All right, off to doing some stuff I haven't done in a long time and talk guitars again. So fretboard review, if as I used to call it, and record and reviewing stuff that has a fretboard, which is always nice. So I'm gonna take you on a little bit of a journey of some guitars I bought, and it gets awesome. Starting with this one. This one is a Strat style, right? Uh, this is on the really affordable end. It's very cheapo actually. So this is a Sawtooth, as it is written. Get ready for this: the STES VCW Citron Vanilla Cream Sawtooth guitars. You can get it on Sawtooth Guitars or Go DPS Music. I will take you through the harrowing process it took me to get through that, but we'll get there in a minute. Right now, it's actually not on either site, and it is on Amazon though for like 144 bucks. I would suggest you wait until it comes up somewhere else, or back on the site or something. I got it for like $109 shipped. It was on sale for 99 bucks. I would not pay full price for it if I was you. Just be honest. But it's a good guitar, and we'll talk about that. We'll talk about the good and the bad. I paid 109 bucks. So anyway, checking it out. But Citron Yellow, let's start there. This camera of it is actually pretty true to how it looks. It's actually a really light colored yellow. On my You'll see in my other video I did with my phone, and when you see it online, even on their websites, it's really bright yellow. And I'm gonna tell you now, it's not how it looks, which is fine with me. I like light colored strats, and this is very light. It's maybe a little more yellow than it's showing up. My younger son here calls it banana taffy yellow, and it's probably pretty fair. It's really good, actually. Great description. Good job, buddy. Yeah, he's off camera. So I like the headstock here. This is a kind of pearlescent looking thing. It's pretty cool. Sawtooth, really solid for 100 bucks. I got to tell you, it's very solid guitar. There was nothing wrong with it when I got it. By all miracles, to be honest. We'll get to that too. So I ordered it and I waited a week and nothing. It said label created and it didn't actually ship. So I was trying to be patient. It's fine. I waited a week and then like I emailed the guy like the next Monday or whatever, and I'm like, "Hey man, it says it's the label's created, but it hasn't actually moved. Did you drop it off? I'm just trying to see what's going on." And I had to email both websites until I finally got the guy. I'm not sure which one he finally answered on, and he was like, "Oh yeah, I dropped it off, but it's like LA's post office, so it gets kind of chaotic, and sometimes they don't actually move stuff. So I'll go check into it." And then, sure enough, a couple hours later, it had moved. So one of two things happened: either A, he was right, and they didn't actually move it when he dropped it off, or B, he said, yeah, I dropped it off," and then hurried up and went dropped it off. Either way, it's fine. And it moved, and then it waited. I live in South Louisiana, so it took another week for it to actually get here. That's where things got interesting. So right here, I'm going to pitch you over to an unboxing video of when I got it. And I'm very surprised it came up in one piece. So I'm on the other side of this. I'll say the good things about it, and then we'll do some sound samples and listen to it and all that. But for now, check this out. This is bear with me. It's not a great video. I was just kind of in shock at the moment, but I did what I could. So here's a short video of me taking this thing out of the box. Alrighty, so Sawtooth guitars from Go DPS, I think is the site you go to for it. They had a sale on Strats for like 99 bucks, so that'll get me every time. And it came in the weirdest box ever, like just a regular big box. Inside the box, there is a guitar box. It's a box in the box, but it's not even taped shut or anything. It's just open. And they put this small box in here, which is just an empty box. I guess this was their attempt to make sure it didn't move around. But as you can see, it's very small. That won't do that. So the chances of that stopping this thing from moving around is slim to none. As you can see from the... sorry, my camera works at me insane on the beginning of this. As you can see from the fact that the guitar box is open inside the box. So that's crazy. So we're gonna stop there, and I'm gonna get the guitar box up here, and we'll see what that looks like now. Let's hope it's in one piece. All right, part 2 of this whole thing. So this is the box. It's been bent a little bit, but that's okay. So we have. Hold on, I should have pre-done this a little better. Pause. All right. So, of course, you get the goddamn Allen wrench or whatever. There is a thing of bubble wrap, and then it's in the good old guitar plasticky stuff. On the pictures on the site, it looks really yellow, but every YouTube video of someone I've seen, it always didn't look quite as bright yellow. So we're about to see what that looks like. So even on my camera here, it looks like a brighter yellow, and the pictures on their website, I'll show a picture of it. I'll splice it in the middle here somewhere. Theirs is like super bright yellow. In person, it is very, very, very light. I can't get it to come through, because even on my camera, it's darker than it really is. So I guess that's why it looks like it on theirs. It's a very, very light yellow, which I actually like, because I wanted a white Strat anyway over the years. And this is pretty close, so that's nice. Oh, let's see. Let's look for horribly horrible damaged stuff. Boy, miracle as it is, it seems okay. That's a 1 in a million. There's not a scratch or crack anywhere, oddly enough. I gotta say, it came out okay, which is shocking. So a lot of people said these guitars are super light. It feels kind of heavy to me. That's interesting. I think they weighed it though, and it is pretty light. Haven't played it yet. Well, overall, seems nice. I will try to do some recordings of it maybe and splice it into video somewhere along the way. Looks great though, we'll see. All right, so there you go. I was surprised it's still in one piece. We got lucky. There's not a single scratch on it, no dents, no dings, no problems, and it came out perfectly fine. Luckily enough, so there's that. So it took 2 weeks to get here. It was packaged horribly. I even emailed the guy later and was like, "Hey, just a suggestion. Maybe don't do that. You'd have been better off just sending me the guitar box, with the label on it or something." But box in a box is like a guitar standard. That's always a thing, but like not that big of a box. It's gonna bounce around in there. Jesus Christ, man. So it's okay. It came in one piece. So like I said, really solid guitar. The one thing, if you watch a bunch of other videos about this guitar, you'll see a lot of people say that the pickups are super quiet and like really low output. And on the website, it says that it comes with a professional setup on each guitar, which is hilarious because no. I will say that the action isn't horrible. It's a little high, but I'm used to high action and playing cheap ass guitars, so it doesn't bother me that much. And I have not attempted to adjust that any, so it's still kind of high. It's fine. But the one thing I will say about the pickups, though, is you can see right there, if you don't, the pickups are the little magnety things for people who are watching this that don't know. So if I got friends that are watching this that don't know shit about guitars, so that's cool. I'm just explaining as I go to the people that know, and for you who don't, y'all can keep along. And for those who do, bear with me. We see right there how close they are to the string, right? When I got it, they were really low, like almost sunk into the white part here in the pick guard. And I feel like that's why most people's problem is like, because they got these little screws on each end here. These, I'm trying hard to do this on a camera. There and there. If you take those and screw them one way or the other, it'll raise them and lower them. And so I raised them up to where they were a lot closer to the string. And again, as you can see how thick looking they are, it wasn't like that. It was really sunk in. So I raised them up closer to the strings, just adjusted the pick height, and that seemed to work. It's loud now. It has plenty of output, so it seems fine. So I would suggest that if you can, it's not a hard thing to do. If you do and did end up getting it and it sounds really quiet, just make sure your pickups are like, close to the strings where they belong and not like way sunk down. Probably help. Uh, so there's that. Really, that's about it. All there is left to do is hear it, and from there we're gonna put it up against some other guitars I got later because I got some interesting stuff in over time. So it's interesting from here. But this is for a very cheap $100 guitar. It's really awesome and sounds great. And what I'm going to be doing is going to do some sound samples. So I am going to just, instead of messing with mic up stuff, you get to hear it direct. So we're going to run it through the Spark amp straight into the computer. So what we're going to do, there's no mics, no crap in the way, no room sound, no noises. It's all pure. You won't hear me talking, and I'm going to try to add text or whatever so you know what you're hearing, I guess. But so we're gonna have, I'm gonna do clean sounds. I don't care about that. I know everybody's like, oh, we can't hear. I want to know what it sounds like with effects and shit, because that's how I'm gonna play it, right? Like, who cares what it sounds like completely clean? Like, what psycho plays a guitar that way? Anyway, so I will do clean sounds, which is boring, but whatever. I know everybody's gonna yell at me if I don't. I will run it through some reverb and delay, like how you would play a guitar. And maybe I'll try to do some kind of edge of breakup type stuff. We're gonna run some distortion through it too. I know it's a Strat, but it can handle it, and noise gates are a thing. So we'll play it clean, reverb and delay, clean, and then we're gonna do maybe some kind of rock and breakup, and then some good old heavy distortion is what we're gonna do. So there you go. Next video, we're gonna take a look at my next guitar, which is a step up from this to kind of a medium sort of tier of things. And there you go. The next one is one of the most unique guitars I've had so far. But for now, here's sound samples for the Citron Vanilla Cream Sawtooth Strat. It's Strat.